Race number 3 from Australia. The winner was number 9, Explode, at $6.50 and $1.90. Number 6, Grey Alex, second at $3.20. Number 8, Skytel, third at $3.75. The 6 and 9, Quinella, $43.30. The 9, 6 and 8, Trifecta, $1,417.85. Race number 4, the Queensland Oaks, taken out by number 7, Joy Denise, at $5.35 and $1.90. Number 1, Circles of Gold, second at $1.30, and 9, Kinnerita, third at $15.55. The 1 and 7, Quinella, $8 even. The 7, 1 and 9, Trifecta, $356 even. Race 10 from Auckland, taken out by number 3, Tanist and Lee Rutherford, at $8.30 and $2.85. Number 6, Star Time, second at $2.90, and 7, Micron, third at $2.50. The 3 and 6, Quinella, $32.15. The 3, 6, 7, Trifecta, $602 even. Pick 6 today. One lucky winner, $50,000 in First Division pool. The winners were in Leg 1, number 9, Lalacious. Leg 2, number 7, Money for Nothing. Leg 3, number 2, Lord Zorito. Leg 4, number 8, Adonia. Leg 5, number 9, Soul Dancer. And in the last, you saw it, number 3, Tanist. There were 50 winners of Division 2. Race number 1, the Welcome Stakes from the Manawatu Greyhounds, taken out by number 6, No Sense, $11.80 and $2.80. Number 4, Speedy Deal, second at $2.15, and number 8, Infotech, third at $2.20. The 4 and 6, Quinella, $58.05. The 6, 4, 8, Trifecta, $418.50. Race number 2 from the Greyhounds at Manawatu, it's the Trackside Stakes. Number 1, D'Elste at $16 and $2.50. Number 2, Inaha Billy at $1.85 and $1.10. Number 3, JD Glass at $2.55 and $1.50. 4, Master Ren at $20 and $4.65. Number 5, Tungsten Prince, $24 and $5.65. Number 6, Waitotra Wiz at $23 and $3.15. Number 7, Tom Zakiwi at $20 and $3.35. 8, Welsh Jet at $15.75 and $1.30. You can scratch 9 and 10. That event begins at 5:05. One of the features today, in fact the feature in the country in New Zealand, was the running of the TV Guide hurdles. Let's take a look at the replay of the race and see if age does not stop the winner.
Places from the outside. Starter has the button. They're racing in the TV Guide hurdle race of 95, and a good even Dispatch 2 and Lord Zorito, one of the first to show out from Black Ice and Neil's Hope. Out wide at the King's Table, Prince Alibi, Mighty Good Fun, as they draw towards the first fence on the journey. The first of 14 up and over the whole field make it. Goliath is dropping out last. Stablemates getting back Bay Willem, and with it Salazar. Running to the second now, and the leader is Neil's Hope just from King's Table. On the outside to Prince Alibi, a nice strong jump, followed down on the inside Black Ice. Running to the judge now with 3,800 metres to go. Lord Zorito getting up on the inside of Quizmaster, who had to be restrained at that point, followed by Mighty Good Fun. Running past the judge there, followed Salazar, then Sir Gaelic, I'm Victor. Bay Willem is second to last in the TV Guide hurdle race, and Goliath is last of all. About 12 to 13 first to last. Not a lot of pace on up front, and Neil's Hope the leader by 2 lengths. King's Table's working to a nice slot on the inside. A length and a half then to Black Ice, followed by Prince Alibi on the outside of Lord Zorito. Quizmaster now on the outside of Salazar. Oh, I'm Victor's broken down, so an early sensation in the race, and I'm Victor has broken down and is out of the contest. Into the back they go now, and with about 3,350 metres to run, the leader is Neil's Hope, a length and a half to Black Ice, 2 lengths away Quizmaster. They draw to the next. Up and over they go, followed by King's Table on the rail, Lord Zorito, Prince Alibi, then we've got Salazar. Mighty Good Fun the favourite as they go down towards the next fence on the journey. Mighty Good Fun followed by Sir Gaelic, second to last Bay Willem, and Goliath is on the outside. So running down the far side now with about just under 3,000 to go, and the leader is Neil's Hope going to the fence, up and over, nice big strong leap, 2.5 to Black Ice. Quizmaster 3/4 on its outer, about 4 lengths away to King's Table, followed Lord Zorito, then Prince Alibi and Salazar. Mighty Good Fun 4 lengths away then to Sir Gaelic on the outside. A length away is Bay Willem. Willem, and 2 lengths to Goliath. So they work off the back now, and the leader in the TV Guide hurdle races, the grey Niels Hope, drawn towards the next fence. Oh, he stood off and put in a magnificent leap. He's 4 lengths clear to Quizmaster, 5 away Black Ice, and 3 back Lord Zorito's travelling well enough. On the inside, King's Table, then Prince Alibi, Salazar, Mighty Good Fun. The top weight and favourite about 12 off them, followed 2.5 to 3 away then by Sir Gaelic. On the inside is Goliath, and on the outside as they run towards the bend now is Bay Willem. So around the turn they come now with about 2,300 metres to go in the TV Guide hurdle race of 95, and Niels Hope under a big hold. It led Lord Zorito's travelling nicely from Quizmaster at the first in the straight the second time, and they're over it. There followed Prince Alibi, centre track from King's Table, down the rail Black Ice, then Mighty Good Fun's handy enough, followed by Goliath as they draw towards the next fence. In behind them Sir Gaelic, and last of all is Bay Willem. So running to the judge with just over 1,900 metres to go, and the leader is Niels Hope. Niels Hope 3 lengths clear to Quizmaster, a half on the outside. Lord Zorito's doing pace work for Tim's. A length back then to King's Table from Prince Alibi. 2.5 then to Mighty Good Fun on the outside. On the inside rail now is Black Ice. There's Bay Willem making ground from stablemate Salazar. They're followed by Goliath, and Sir Gaelic is last of all. So they'll have to go round past the fallen runner, and it's Niels Hope showing the way now, being guided by the clerk of the course. They got through on the inside, in fact. So the leader, Niels Hope, by a half to Lord Zorito, 1.5 then to Quizmaster. Into the back they swing. They're followed on the outside by King's Table. Mighty Good Fun and Prince Alibi together opened up 6 lengths now on Bay Willem. At the next fence he tipped the top, Niels Hope, but he's over safely. 3 to 4 lengths Lord Zorito, followed by Quizmaster. Prince Alibi started to make its move. As they move to the next fence, ridden into it, Niels Hope a much better jump. He's 3 lengths clear now in the TV Guide hurdle race. At the 1,200, Quizmaster is second, and Nick on the outside, Lord Zorito. 1.5 to King's Table, followed Mighty Good Fun. On the outside, Prince Alibi at the next. The leaders go over it. Mighty Good Fun, Prince Alibi, followed Goliath. Then we've got Salazar. Bay Willem further back to the others, can't win barring accidents. Black Ice and Sir Gaelic. Off the back, 850 metres to go, and Niels Hope slipped the cutter on Lord Zorito by 5. 4 lengths away then. Mighty Good Fun is rapidly coming into it. Quizmaster followed behind them by Goliath at the next, and Niels Hope over. 6 lengths clear to Lord Zorito, 3.5 to 4 away. Then Mighty Good Fun. Paul Hill is working on this runner, and he's already scored in 2 TV Guide hurdle races. Further back then we've got Goliath, Quizmaster, Salazar, Prince Alibi can't win. In behind them the others are beaten off, and that is Bay Willem and King's Table. Round the turn they come. They have 2 fences to go. This is the TV Guide hurdle race of 95, and Niels Hope on its girth soon after Lord Zorito, who swept past them in a flash. They're followed 4 lengths away then by Mighty Good Fun and Goliath. At the second to last, Lord Zorito, Niels Hope tipped the top, and he's out of the contest. Mighty Good Fun has raced into second. Further back, Goliath and Salazar, 200 metres to go. Lord Zorito clear of Mighty Good Fun at the last. Lord Zorito over nicely. 3 lengths to Mighty Good Fun. 5 lengths away, Goliath and Salazar. Lord Zorito's in front. He won this event in 1992. Repeated dose here today in 95. Lord Zorito and Peter Timms, a TV Guide hurdle race of 95. 6 lengths, Mighty Good Fun second. 4 lengths away, Goliath is third, followed by Salazar. Bay Willem, Prince Alibi, Quizmaster, King's Table, Black Ice and Sir Gaelic. And the fallen runner was...
Tremendous to see Peter Timms and Lord Zorito teaming up. A good effort from Mighty Good Fun, as to the Woodville visitor Goliath. Fought on well, albeit some 10 or 12 lengths away from the winner. Let's take a look at the results from Auckland today, starting off with race number 1. Number 4, Egmont Road, was the winner. The John Wheeler trained runner at 7 to win and $2 for the place. Number 9, Quo Vados, second at $9.45, and third was 5, Noble Cupid at $1.90. The 4 and 9, Quinella, $134.25. The 4, 9, 5, Trifecta, $1,834.05. Race number 2. Snatch and Grab at 5s and 180s. Young Chief was second and Big Softy third. $13.65 the Quinella, $182.55 the try. On to the third, Skateski at $6.70 and $195. Lord Tennyson and in the team second and third. Race number 4, Pablo was the winner at $2.30 and $135. Number 6, Super Unknown, and 10, Royal Idol was third. Race number 5 was Lalacious, number 9, in a close photo at $2.55 and $140. Valmai's Boy, number 1, and number 11, Unforgettable, third. Race number 6 taken out by Money for Nothing in a close photo at 480 and 175. Sirius second, Jim Collett, and 8 Another Native was third. And the big one today, the TV Guide Hurdle, as you just saw, Lord Zorito killed them at 390 and 190. Mighty Good Fun in Goliath, good runs in behind him. Race 8, Adonia was the winner, 720 and 215. Tangarakau just beaten at 165 and Natira King a good run for third. Race number 9 confirmed. 9 Sold Answer at 1485 and 370. Sir James coming back to his best at 245. Dead heat for third, Red Baron, number 1 with 14 Racing Star. Quinella was 90-90, 2 tries there, 770, 185 and 490, 155. On to the last lead, Rutherford took it out easily on number 3 Tanist at 830 and 285. Number 6 Star Time was second with 7 Micron third. The double on races 7 and 9, 2 Lord Zorito, 9 Soul Dancer paid $42.50. The concession with 15 Sir James at 14 even. The substitute number 14 Racing Star. The treble on races 5, 6 and 7, 9 Lalacious, 7 Money for Nothing with 2 Lord Zorito at $46.80. The subs were number 9 Sirius and the winner number 2 Lord Zorito. Pick 6. One successful winner, the numbers 9, 7, 2, 8, 9 and 3, and 50 winners successful in Division 2, $222.95. So plenty of action there. Congratulations to that one lucky ticket holder taking out the $50,000 in pick 6 and those 50 lucky people that got a little bit of the scraps in the second division. We're now going to have a look at the market for race number 2 from the Greyhounds at Manawatu. It is the Trackside Stakes, running through them 1D Elstree at 960 and 260. Number 2 Onaha Billy at 360 and 155. 3 JD Glass at 295 and 145. Number 4 Master Ren at 1265 and 265. Number 5 Tungsten Prince at 22 and 430. 6 Waitotra Wiz at 15 and 340. 7 Tom's a Kiwi, 920 and $2.05. And number 8 Welsh Jet, 450 and $1.60 the place. The weight alterations now, all those punters should have a look here. In race number 2, Tungsten Prince was plus 1.1 kilos. Also in race 2, number 7 Tom's a Kiwi, plus 1.2. On to race number 5, number 1 Cessna Queen, plus 1.2. Race number 7, number 8 Split Cycle, plus 1.7. Number 8, or race 8, number 2 Miss Trudy, plus a kilo. And in race number 9, number 5 Total Kiwi, minus 1.1. We'll come back with race number 2 from Manawatu after the break.
He was bred and raced by the Aga Khan. He was the winner of the Irish Group 1 National Stakes. Bloomsbury Stud proudly introduces Mantari.
Mantari has absolutely annihilated them as they race up towards the line. Mantari striding away under John Murtagh. Mantari turned this Smurfit National Stakes into an absolute procession.
So greyhounds parading here for the second of the evening, a Class 1 event over the distance of 505 metres as they get back towards the starting point. The favourite is number 3 JD Glass from the Benny Craik Kennels at Auckland. Travelled a long way overnight. Very impressive, this greyhound, and I think it should win the race 2 on our programme. Very good race, I think, this one. An even field. I also like number 2 Onaha Billy, but in picture there is your favourite. Number 3 JD Glass, as I said, trained by the powerful Benny Craik Kennel in Auckland, and picture there is number 6 Waitotra Wiz, trained by one of the committee men on the New Zealand Greyhound Racing Association, and John MacArthur, being handled there this evening by John's wife and Robin. There's number 8 in picture there, Welsh Jet, probably the best hurdler in the country at the moment. reverting to the flat tonight. Ran second at Wellington yesterday. A very good race too from Trap 2 on that occasion. Has Trap 8, but it might be a bit better going out there, Trap 8 tonight. The track's very, very heavy here, and the times are going to be accordingly slow. So some of the odd numbers. There's number 5 coming to shot there, Tungsten Prince. Only been to the races twice for a second and for a win. And down the track at Wellington the other day, ran I think 5th or 6th on that occasion. It's number 7 and shot there, Tom's a Kiwi. Been trying to win a Class 1 for some time, this greyhound, but this sort of going, anything can sort of pop up. Number 1, we can just see a part of the cover there, Deleste. That was an upset winner at Wellington yesterday. Drawn beautifully here tonight, Deleste, and I think 1, 2 and 3 should fight it out. But as I said, quite an even field, Class 1 greyhounds, and it's who gets down to this first corner into a handy position will result. There's number 4 in picture there, Master Wren. 3rd at Wellington yesterday. Gets out of his ground a little bit, Master Wren, but has a fairly good sort of a finish on him, so we'll watch him with interest. If I start to get a little carried away, you'll have to forgive me. We own and train that greyhound in Manaia, but I think he's only a runner's chance in race number 3. Race 2, of course. So there's 8 Welsh Jet, of course, as I say, second the other day at Wellington, and I think the red light's gone on, so they'll prepare to box away here for the second of the evening. So what happens here, in case you haven't been to the greyhounds, they call the odd numbers up first. Of course, there's 4 of them and 4 of the even numbers. So Deleste, the favourite, JD Glass, Tungsten Prince and Tom's a Kiwi are locked away. Coming up now, Inaha Billy. Master Wren goes forward along with Waitotoroas and Welsh Jet. So the stage is set for the second of the evening here. The bunny is sent on its way, 505 the distance, about there. And racing, and the second of the evening have got away fairly here and wide on the track here. It's going to be Waitotoroas is going to burst to the leader. On the inside of that to JD Glass, well back in the field is Master Wren and one of the favourites, Welsh Jet the tail ender. Down the back they go, and it's Waitotoroas the leader. On the inside of that, Deleste's making a lot of ground to join them, and behind them to the checkered rug there, and Harbilly runs on nicely. On the outside of that pair to Tungsten Prince, into the lane they come. Deleste got to the front, and Deleste's going to draw on Inaha Billy, and flashing home JD Glass, the favourite, never sighted, flew home for 3rd. They're followed by on the inside Waitotoroas, and behind that pair then we've got to go on the outside of that to Master Wren. Well back is saw Tom's a Kiwi and Welsh Jet, one of your tail enders. Well, there it goes. You'll find number 1 carries on from winning the other day, as we see the slow-mo here. Just tracking this leader through here at the stage, which was Waitotoroas in the brown rug. Getting through on the inside now, Deleste. She hunts the inside rail, and turning in, she's got to the lead. She won at Wellington yesterday at 10-1, and I think she's paying about just on that again today. She's coming down. Inaha Billy's coming home nicely, and here's JD Glass, the favourite, who was never sighted in the call until late in the piece. He's starting to storm home, so it's running numbers here, 1, 2 and 3, and just weakening on its run just a tiny bit there, number 6 Waitotoroas. So Deleste has taken out the second of the evening here. So John Hill, 2 dogs, race 1 and race 2. He's trained the winner of both of them. Okay.
There is only one European quadruple Group 1 winning stallion in New Zealand, Big Stone, the exceptional son of champion sire Last Tycoon, who will also stand the 95 season in New Zealand at Haunui Farm. Big Stone is the only stallion in New Zealand who can boast 4 outstanding European Group 1 wins, including the Queen Elizabeth II Stakes, where he beat King Mambo and Barathea.
Big Stone in front, though, from Barathea. Inside the final furlong, Big Stone and Barathea locked in combat. King Mambo and Saidati can't win. Pat gets the work now on Big Stone and gets a response, and it's Big Stone for the QE2. Big Stone wins from
No
Barathea.
wonder he achieved such high ratings of 126 at both 3 and 4. Big Stone, the best from Europe. Quadruple Group 1 success, a tremendously fast pedigree, and classic ability in one outstanding stallion. Big Stone, standing in 1995 at Ra-Ora Stud.
Race number 2 from the Manawatu Greyhounds, the Trackside Stakes, taken out by number 1 D'Elsty at $9.55 and $2.15. Second was 2 Ainaha Billy at $1.80 and 3 JD Glass. Third at $1.45. The 1 and 2 Quinella $12.50. The 1, 2, 3 Trifecta, as easy as counting 1, 2, 3 at $68.65. Race number 3, and just interesting to note here, numbers 1, 2 and 5 are all kennel, or whatever you call, litter mates. They were born at the same time. They both got the same first names, and they're all trained by the trainer, and my spies tell me they'll run the try, so run to the tote. Number 1 Sedgebrook Bow. They've all had one start, and they've all won at their only start. Can I say more? 9.05 and 3.05. Number 2 Sedgebrook Babe at $16.15 and $7.30, trained by Fred Kite at Wanganui. Number 3 Moreau O'Marin at $1.60 and $1 even. Number 4 I'm No Thief at $17 and $3.10. Number 5 Sedgebrook King at $13 and $2.65. Number 6 Small Star at $6.80 and $1.05. 7 Enhancer at $17 and $5. 8 Highbrow Lad at $9.40 and $2.05. 9 and 10 are out. Race 5 from Australia, from Eagle Farmers, the Sires Produce. QTC Sires Produce Stakes. Let's run through the market. That event beginning in 10 minutes time at 5:20. Number 1 Donar Larry Cassidy at $11.10 and $3.60. 2 Latin Quarter Larry Olsen at $49 and $8.80. Number 3 Concur Mick Dittman at $6.45 and $2.95. Number 4 Kidman's Cove Doug Messingham at $11.20 and $3.05. Number 5 Tavana Damien Oliver at $21 and $5.70. Number 6 Zedara Jim Byrne at $39 and $8.80. 7 Defence Glenn Boss at $8.60 and $2.55. 8 More Luskin Rod Griffiths $22 and $4.90. Number 9 Martinets McPelling at $27 and $6.60. Number 10 Brandon David Taggart at $36 and $8.40. 11 The Virginian Danny Nikolic at $12.75 and $2.85. 12 is 8. 13 Isolda Shane Dye $2.75 and $1.25, and 14 Shame, to be ridden this afternoon by Grant Cooksley at $6.80 and $2.80. Race number 7 a little bit later on is the Qantas Cup from Australia. It's due to begin at 6 o'clock. A lot of interest in quite a few runners, not the least of them the top weight Scalacci, very good galloper. Last time out ridden by Simon Marshall. Let's have a look at his run.
Deep Barocketov's gone up fourth on the inside of Rusland, followed by another Victor Wide. A length and a half to Yaradorf and Fast Talker. See Winnie back second last on the fence, and last Bucks Pride. 500 out coming to the bend. Hot to race the leader. Ranchburg second. The big grey Scalacci a length away third. Then Barockerov another Victor. Further back is Rusland. Yaradorf. See Winnie's a mile back as they turn the corner from Fast Talker and Bucks Pride. Hot to race led for home from Ranchburg. Now Scalacci, the big grey's called upon. He's out after the leader. Then Rocket of another Victor, and see Winnie from a long way back. Hot to race in front past the 200. Scalacci trying hard, and look at See Winnie. She's coming from nowhere. It's hot to race Scalacci. See Winnie is rocketing down the outside. Will she get up? Oh, I don't know. Hot to race on the fence, and See Winnie, there's only an inch between them. Scalacci's about a head away third. Gee, this is tight.
So Scalacci, a good run to finish third there, and today he will be reunited with Damien Oliver. There's another horse in the race, that's number 4 Captainly. We've got the horse's last start. Take a look at Captainly perform.
On the Goodwood, caught them pretty well too. Shavit nicely into stride, as was Hero Win. Merlot beaten hopelessly for speed. Simple as that, no early speed. And Alderson, one of the last on settling. Hero Win led narrowly. Vibanaria going through the pack, just awesome. And also there with it too is the heavyweight, and Pay the Kings on the inside, and Latin Villa is there, followed by Centaur, wider out Daring Ombre, and then came Shavit, followed by Lynn Bird. Shanty Creek inside of Ambala, and then Dunster Castle, followed by Welcome Night. Light taking off deep. They were followed by Bourbon and Ice and Carptingley's only got about 4 in the main pack behind him, and they include Slick Brother Alderson, and simple as that. 10 lengths to Merlot. Around the turn, under 600 a race in the Goodwood, and Hero Wind out wide, and on the inside, Just Awesome from Viminaria, the heavyweight. There's a traffic jam. Latin Villa getting through. Centile on the outside is there, just behind Daring Ombre as they straighten. Then Shanty Creek and Pay the Kings, the heavyweight just ahead of those on the rail. Wide out Dunster Castle, Carptingley trying to get a run through. Lindbergh likewise, and so is Chavit at the 200 though. And the leader now is Hero Wind. Here comes Latin Villa and Centile. Centile races up. Carptingley comes after Centile. Won't get Centile. Centile in front, close to home and at big odds. Centile takes out the Group 1 Goodwood. Second, Carptingley. Chavit is there for third, with simple as that. They were followed by Daring Ombre. Alderson ran home at a great rate. He came from about...
That was a good effort there for the horse to run second. That's Carptingley behind Centile here as we're taking a look at the replay of the event, really finishing over the top of them in the hands of Rod Griffiths. And Carptingley starts against Galachi in the Qantas Cup at 6 o'clock this afternoon, that event over 1,200 metres, so they'll really be down to it. It's going to be something to look forward to. At 20 to 7 this afternoon, we have the O'Shea Stakes featuring our own Rough Habit #1. He's looking to redeem himself for his indifferent effort in the Doomben Cup today, with Ross Elliott being suspended for that ride. Shane Scriven takes the mount. He's got a wide alley to contend with, but let's just hope, and not such a hot field perhaps with Dane Wynn and some of the others. Dana Singer, top 3-year-olds out of it, perhaps he can show his true worth over 2,400 metres. We certainly hope so. We're going to show you some replays of a couple of horses we think are chances. First is Shurganov, last time out at Doomben.
Mukau, sixth, one off the fence. Sky Angel tracking up on the inside, and then Renison, and then Teller's Win on the inside of Chogganoff, and the next pair, Canopy on the inside of Sapio, and then Spyful in his hands, followed by Strike Sparks taking off on the outside of Banker's Dream at the 700 metres mark, and Commentatus quicken up the pace, led by a length. Racing second, Dark Side, and here's Sahara Andy taking off. Waikika Mukau tracking him, Illustrator on the fence, and then Balmerado Renison, followed by Sky Angel, Chugganoff, and Sapio's a long way back, but making ground from Teller's Win as they turn the corner. Commentatus just in front of Sahara Andy, Waikika Mukau. Renison pulled to the outside, and now Chugganoff is about to come home, and so is Sapio. Commentatus and Sahara Andy and Waikika Mukau led at the 200. Chogganoff a length away. Sapio next on the outside. Waikika Mukau hit the lead 100 out. He's in front of Sahara Andy. Chogganoff is coming quickly with Sapio. He's dying. Waikika Mukau. Chogganoff swamped them in one, I'd say. Chogganoff has finished off the track, but he's won from either Waikika Mukau, Sahara Andy or Sapio out very, very deep. Then Sky Angel, Illustrator.
So certainly a lot to keep an eye on this afternoon. We're going to have a look at the latest Australian market for the next event here, race number 6 and #1 Donar. That's Larry Cassidy's ride, and must be some sort of a chance as well. It's race number 5 on the New Zealand TAB, and Donar, as I said, Larry Cassidy rides, is coming from 20s to 16s. Looking down the page, Conquer #3. Mick Dittman rides from 12s into 11s. Over there, the big mover, #7, Defence. Glenn Boss will ride, and Defence is coming from 14s to 11s. Always good to see what happens here. Moving out, Martinez, #9, has moved a little bit. Mick Pelling rides. Good odds on the rest of that page. And looking, there's the couple down there, #13, Isolda. Shane Dye's mount has really coming from 4 to 5 to 1 to 1, and Shame, ridden by Grant Cooksley, unbeaten in 2 starts. A lot of oil for her. She opened at 3s, now she's at 7 to 2. Having a look at the New Zealand odds, courtesy of Burlington, the Wind Movers, #7 Defence. From 15s, they've woken up here into 7.85. #13 Isolda has moved out 40 cents to $2.80. 3 Concur from 7.40 into 5.95. #5 Tavana from 14s out now to 24s. #14 Shame moved out a fraction to 6.75, and #4 Kidman's Cove has moved in from 11s to 9.75. Through the market, Donar #1 at 12 and 3.90, 2 Latin Quarter 35 and 6.50, 3 Concur at 5.90 and 2.40, 4 Kidman's Cove at 9.75 and 2.55, #5 Tavana at 24 and 5.50. Number 6, Zidara at 46 and 10. 7, Defence at 7.85 and 2.20. Number 8, More Luskin at 22 and 5. 9, Martinez at 33 and 7.70. 10, Brandon, 43 and 9.95. 11, The Virginian at 15 and 3.45. 13, Isolda at 2.80 and 1.60. And 14, Shame, 6.75 and 2.25.